Hello friends, I'm ManojKJha. We'll talk about mains classes, precisely more about the mains strategy. Though there is nothing new as far as a strategy information is concerned, but certainly you people need to think about how to plan from input to the output strategy. Because most of the time you will find that the way we talk, we plan, we make a strategy, we procure content, it's exactly for the input. And we talk day in, day out about the input. What I'm trying to say, just take last 8 to 10 years question and compare it with the last 2-3 years questions. But you will find that there is a shift, though there is nothing new in the trend or the changing trend in the main examination. It always happens and it will keep on going. This is how UPSC evolves. This is how UPSC changes. This is how UPSC becomes unpredictable XYZ. But one thing that is quite visible, and this is what I call it a shift, is more and more questions demand deep thinking. It's not information driven. It's not at all information driven. Why I say so? Because if you see the nature of the questions, whether it is paper 1, 2, 3, 4, optional, you will find only 3 types of questions, or there are 3 ways to design questions in UP mains paper. Number 1, which is quite information driven. Number 2, you can say open-ended and questions. And third is quite analytical questions. Information driven questions are less in less number. When I say information, it does not mean it's not analytical questions. It's an analytical question, but as far as your opinion, perspective, etc. is concerned, it has little role to play. For example, whether it is continental drift or XYZ, you will find it has little role to play, though it's analytical. But when you call about the analytical questions, whether it is constitutional morality or XYZ, you will find that your perspective, opinion matters. And third category questions are open-ended questions that you will find in the paper 2 also, that you will find in the paper 4 also, that you will find in the essay also, etc. Where a lot of thinking, imagination, visualization, perspective, etc. matters, and then you arrange most of the things. You will find that gradually more and more questions are shifting from here to here. This is what I wanted to convey when I say the shift. Now, if you look at this requirement, then obviously input alone will not serve the purpose. Not at all. You need to reflect upon the content, concepts, ideas that you are going through. You need to integrate static with the dynamic at the same time. It's not like you are reading the static, later you will update. No, not at all. It's not possible. It will create, it's a possible, but it creates additional burden on. The basic challenge of this preparation or this examination, especially the mains, is how to concentrate, arrange, etc. And so more and more thinking mind. When I say thinking mind, here simply means that you have to stop content procurement at one level. There is no second thought about it, because content procurement is endless. You will die by procuring content, but it is not going to stop. So somewhere you have to stop, and you have to go for the value addition to the thinking, through visualization, through imagination. Then only you can take care of this shift. Otherwise, even after going through the various books for 4 or 5 times, you will find that there is the emptiness, there is a hollowness, there is some lack of confidence that nothing has been done or something is still you have to do. That confidence will come, that expression, that thinking will come only through the thinking mind. This is something that you have to, and that you will have to do. And this is why in the classes we have introduced a lot of reflective exercise, where you don't have to do anything. After the class, you will get a reflective stuff. You have to think, recall, visualization, integration, interconnectedness through visualization, and then go for the daily writing. Daily writing means almost every topic, every topic. And when I say this, it requires skilling, not simply the information. In any case, information is important, but skilling is more important. When I say skilling, you will find there are 4 or 5 skills that you need to develop over a period of time to crack main examination. Don't talk about the concepts, only concept, because concepts are concept. Whether it is PT or mains, it will remain same. What you do with that concept, that always changes according to the demand of the question. It's not simply about, you can say, the content. It's basically about the application. And so skilling is important. Whether it is cognitive skill, whether it is critical thinking, whether it is expression, you need to develop over a period of time, gradually. And this is where we put a lot of effort to develop skills, not only the information. So with that, once the course is complete, you will find that yes, something has been very concrete has been done. You have evolved. And for that matter, you need to be disciplined. You need to participate. There are, you can say, good number of students in the class, but only few are able to take maximum out of it because they participate. You need to ask one question to yourself. Are you disciplined enough? Are you committed enough? Do you participate enough? So my next point is concept building. Concept is something that comes with the 3 things. Number 1, when you know the fundamentals of any topic, whether it is fundamental right, whether it is environment, whether it is anything else. The question is basically about one and only one thing, and that you know the basic premise, basic understanding about that topic. So that part is one aspect. Another is updation, integration with the dynamic. For some convenience, we call it a static dynamic. For concept, it is nothing like that. Concept is concept that you know, whether it is probability, whether it is fundamental right, whether it is India-Pakistan relation, anything that you know in totality, that you know holistically. And then you go for assessment, that you are very well assessed, and that you assess yourself on that particular topic, so that you can identify the gap and you go for the improvement. Because always do remember, when we call it concept, there are 4 things. Once you integrate, then you develop concept, and then you feel confident, yes, now I can do. Number 1, plan. Number 2, prepare. Number 3, assess. A continuous assessment, a topic-based assessment. So that whenever you go for revision tests, you have done enough to perform. And then call improvement. So plan, prepare, assess, improve. This is how everything is designed. Everything is designed. And once you do this, then actually you develop concept. Simply by reading, you will not develop concept. You have to integrate various scattered things so that you understand one topic holistically. And this is what precisely we do. So my next point, the most important in the main examination is probably the expression. Expression is the output, and output is everything. In those 3 hours in the main examination, what you are going to be tested for is expression. That's it, nothing else. What you have done for the last 6 months or 4 years doesn't matter to UPSC. It's basically the expression. And here is the big challenge. Because this is output, nothing else. You call it answer writing, test series, etc. Whatever terminology you have to use it. But it's all about one and only one thing. Output. Main examination is always about 2 things. This is what I always call. Number 1, conceptual clarity. Number 2, clarity in expression. That's it. Mains is all about this. Clarity in expression takes time. And that's why I always use this word assessment rather than the test series. And in the classes also, what I did, or you can say what is the approach of the GSE score is number 1, go for small assessment, topic-based assessment. 1 question, 2 questions, 5 questions, etc. Then go to the revision test. So that you revise the whole subject. Then go for the test series and then go for the mock. But if you are on regular basis, you are writing one question on that topic. One topic is finished, you are doing it. One topic, another topic is finished, again you attempted it, certain questions. Then clarity in expression comes, because it's a gradual process. And by the time you go for the revision and the test series, you have done enough so that you feel confident to take the test series within the class itself. And so we have designed a kind of a staircase to ensure a better expression. But students sometimes hesitate that once the syllabus is done, then you will go for test or answer writing or XYZ. No, not at all. Gradual. It's a gradual. Sometimes you may not feel motivated, but then you have to participate. One topic is done, just write certain questions. And this is how we have introduced concept building in the class itself. So with that, various things can be consolidated. And when you regularly assess yourself, right, then it helps you to consolidate your preparation. My next point is perspective. This is probably where the students, or you can say the good students, to whom you call it topper, they take the edge over the others. With the same sources, with the same class, with the same notes, you will find they are probably able to see something bigger into it. Information is not yours. What is yours is your opinion. How do you see that information? Information is yours, information is mine, information is everyone. But how do you see it? That is called perspective. And here, a lot of critical thinking is required. And that's why you will find with the same sources, with the same material, with the same effort, you can say also, one candidate gets the good rank. Why? Perspective, thinking, clarity, etc. This is something comes with a lot of reflective exercise, discussion with the faculties, doing assessments, etc. etc. And that's why I always say that main examination is or the preparation of main examination is time taking. Though we are going to do it in, you can say, the 7 months, but now always students used to ask how to take maximum from the course. I say that you can take maximum from this course only if you are very disciplined. That's it. Number one, you need to be thorough with the NCERT. Even if you have not read NCERT, don't come. But if you have read NCERT, you can join, because this is basic to advanced. You have to be thorough in that. Because this course is very, you can say, the intensive course, lot of practice driven course. So if you don't participate, then probably you may not be in a position to take maximum out of it. So as far as our expectation is concerned, is one and only one thing, and that is your participation. As far as your expectation is concerned, it's basically end-to-end about the mains examination, and that too basic to advanced. So this is all about this course. This is what we are going to do in the next 7 months, basic to advanced mains classes, rigorous concept building, rigorous assessment, rigorous mentorship, etc. So with that, you hold a command over, you can say, that 1250 marks of the main examination, GS plus essay. So this is what we are going to do in the 7 months in the mains classes. Thank you very much.